This is Terry with Lawn Guard, and I'm here with Jimmy. He's one of our team leaders. Jimmy, how long have you been working in the lawn care industry?
Roughly 6 years.
Awesome. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about core aeration today. Not everybody knows what that is, so we're going to talk to them and find out what all that's about. So what is core aeration?
Core aeration is the process of aerifying a yard using a core aerating machine. You run the tines through the yard, pull out plugs, and it opens up the soil and decompacts it.
So you're pulling the dirt out, pieces of the dirt out of the lawn?
Yes.
Is that kind of a messy process?
It can be messy. Standard protocol, though, is to clean it up afterwards. So we'll take a blower and blow everything back into the yard and off the sidewalks and make sure it looks good.
Oh, okay. So if you're going through and you're taking, some of the dirt out, I think you call them cores, is that damaging my grass?
It does minimal damage to the roots. We do this during the heavily growing season. So the grasses is already going to be growing roots and establishing itself. So there is minimal damage to it, but it'll recover quickly.
Okay. So what are some of the benefits of having a core aeration done?
Decompaction of the soils, first and foremost, the main benefit of it. But it does have other side benefits. It's also going to allow the roots to uptake nutrients better, and it should help with the water penetrating the soil.
As a homeowner, how would I know that I needed to have a core aeration done?
You can use a screwdriver or any other tool. It's kind of similar. If it's hard or you can't stick it into the yard, that's a great sign that you need to go ahead and get a core aeration and loosen up that soil.
Okay. About how often should you have a core aeration done on your lawn?
OSU recommends every 1 to 2 years, but if you have more foot traffic or running machinery on it, I recommend more than that.
Okay. So when you're talking about compaction, is the only thing that compacts it, like if you're running on it or walking or playing or whatever? So if I don't go out in my yard very often, then I wouldn't need one?
No. Heat stress can do it. Drought stress can do it. There are a lot of factors that go into a yard getting compact, but it naturally will compact on its own as well.
Is there anything that the homeowner needs to do before you arrive to prepare for that core aeration?
Yeah. So the night before, we recommend watering 4 to 6 inches of water throughout the yard. This will help to loosen up the soil so the probes can get down and remove the cores easier. Also marking anything that could be damaged in the lawn, such as invisible pet fences, automatic mower boundaries, sprinkler heads, termite bait stations, and anything really that's buried within 3 inches of the top. Also making sure the gates are unlocked and any pets are secured.
Okay. Yeah. And how would a homeowner mark those?
You can use a lot of things. I've seen stakes, utility flags that you can get at Lowe's, all the way to plastic forks. But anything that communicates with us that we need to not drive over there or not aerate in that specific area would help. Good.
As a homeowner, what are some changes that I should expect in my lawn, and what are the timeline that I would expect those changes to happen?
Well, improving the health of the yard is never a quick process. So same thing's true with aeration. It's not going to change overnight. A month to 3 months, you're going to start noticing a big change. The overall health of the yard is going to look a lot better. The grass should be a little greener, be growing a little quicker.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. We really appreciate your time today. If anybody has any questions about a core aeration, you're welcome to call the office at 918-299-5296, and we can get somebody to talk to you and answer all of your questions.
You're welcome.